everyone. I don't know if you can see that. I'll give you the time and date. Bear with. So get my hand. Bear with me. Okay, 22, 22, 22 on the 24th of October. I've lost it. No, I haven't. There you go. Hi, family. Do it as large as I can, right in the centre. Hi, family. That's me messing around. Moving around. Hang on. Step back. Compass spot. About to open. Okay, it's there. Okay, I looked at my old post yesterday, and I'm repeating the same things, aren't I? Year after year, saying the same old thing. Let's switch it up. Okay, and if you looked on the post, because I was going looking back through them, and I can't speak proper English, can I? Really, sorry, people, Derby people, Merrill people. Anyway, I can normally. Promise. Yeah, anyway, I was looking back on my old post. That's craft moving, it's not me moving, trying to get back in the centre. As I moved in, it moved left. Okay. Did you see that entity, being, while I was filming my family, walk quickly past the phone? I didn't know it was there. It walked through my bed, so I would have been on bed and it just like walked through the bed. Okay, I didn't see it at the time. Like I say, I only caught it yesterday when I was looking back through the old post. When I say that there's brilliant, absolutely brilliant stuff, and when I say there's entities around us, on Earth, around Earth, etc., I literally mean that. They are beings, entities, some positive, some negative, some, you know, can't give a book, some to say, I don't know what it's, walking around Earth now. When people say, confirm that. I've talked about, there are beings on Earth that are not visible to humans. I've just seen a craft line as well. Can you confirm that, family? Yeah. Okay, and when I say I see entities on the beings, on the creature beast, I literally see that. It's, do you know what? I can't describe it except for an old-fashioned, imagine ghost. Do you know, like you see in a film, and it's like you can see him, but it's like see-through, transparent. But you might see the outline of them. Okay, a bit more. I might see the outlining of them, but you see the details as well. So the sharp features, so the nose. If they've got chins, if they've got a triangle's head. Yes, I have seen something lengthy with a triangle head. Boy, man. Yeah. And also beings like that, where you'll catch it out the corner of your eye. More people are going to see. I didn't catch that well that time, did I? More people are going to see this as you begin to come into ourselves, our true psychic abilities. We all will start seeing things like this. Even non-believers, because we are meant to see things like that. We're meant to have be able to see entities walking around. We're meant to be able to do that ourselves. To go where our body mass, oh God, I can't speak. Where I can put this, to be light beings. So transport part of ourselves somewhere else. We'll be able to have so much of our ability has been tampered with. And it's been tampered with on purpose. Like I said previously, I'm not going to go over it, go over my videos. I keep repeating myself, folks, so you won't miss it. Won't miss anything. Sorry, that was me. Yeah, and we are meant to have this ability to see those things. So I see things, not often, but every now and again, corner of my eye, a creature beast, and they know, okay, that I can identify the entities on them. I've said this previously, you see the entity before you see the people. I know that sounds weird, but you will see entities on people before you even notice them. Once your abilities come more attuned, you will be. You might think something about a person you don't like. You're reading the energy of that person or whatever. And if you sort of stop yourself and sort of like, okay, what am I picking up? Is it a case of transference to remind me of somebody? Are they just general twats? Am I racist? And this person's black or Asian? You've got to be real with yourself, folks. Okay? And always come back to, is it me? Why am I seeing this? Why am I feeling this about this person? Always ask yourself that. And as you become more aware, one of the racist Patrick downstairs, flat downstairs where I used to live, before he was volunteering, it was an incident when I came to my door trying to be a big man, and I noticed an entity next to him, even though he was sort of like pissed up and trying to be a fucking big man. And it wasn't until sort of years later I sort of clicked in my brain, fucking hell, that's what I was seeing. And that's what you will notice the entity first, but your subconscious won't let you see it first until you begin to come into your energy rise, I suppose. I don't know. But you won't get it all at once, because that's where people go crazy. So your ancestors, your clan, your family will do it slowly. That's straight as no. That's straight as, oh god, here we go. So that's a straight no, family. Okay. So I'm going to go back through the questions. When human beings have had their abilities, I don't want to go through this again, but I'm going to have to. Human beings have had their psychic abilities cut, tampered with, called, for a better word, by negative entities. Can you see that? Okay, the being you saw, and I've had a contact. I'll tell you the story. Filming a family one night, comes back, looks at the camera, okay, and there's a grey. It looks like a grey. Do you know the typical image you see of a grey? Was like standing, and he or she, whatever it fucking was, kept looking back at me, looking back at the craft, looking back at me, looking back at the craft, and it was getting really angry. You tell it was agitated, right? So I was looking back and the film, like, fucking hell. And then as that clip ended, the grey's face popped up for a mini second, I don't know how long, and it looked so pissed. I tell you, if I fucking shit myself, and literally it came up on my phone. Is that true, family? Confirmed, is that true? So seeing that being, and it was really angry. They don't want this contact to be happening. They do not want this to be happening. Okay, and I say they, the negative entities, the parasites, demons, call them what you want, overlays. They don't want this contact. They hate it, in fact. Absolutely hate it. Me having this and doing this. Okay. And there's a few times, confirm that family. Okay. And also humans hate it. The humans that hate it just show themselves what they are. Like one of the mental health team, and sort of like I keep saying to you, there's evidence is there, okay, and people are going to deny the evidence. They're watching this right now and deny that it's happening, and deny that there's an entity or light responding to my questions. They will deny this is happening. They don't want this to happen. So, we're not right, family. And I'm always aware that there's beings around me, but there's an energy around me, so they don't get close. So they'll stand at the bed, or they'll stand near the door, or they'll stand somewhere watching me. Okay, so not only have I got dirty bastard humans, paedophiles and shit eaters and piss drinkers, I've got, family, I've got these beings watching me, and some are just curious, okay. Some are just curious because of the energies I'm giving off, and some of them are vexed like fuck because they know that I'm linked to this energy, I'm linked to the creator, and some of them just don't care. It's just like, oh, what's going on over here then? That kind of thing. So the being I saw yesterday, look it up folks, it's fascinating. Is that being, I would say that the being was evil. A demonic spirit. Yeah, and we've got to get out with the idea of what evil looks like, either in entity form and in humans. Got to get over that, folks. Got to get over what evil looks like. Evil's going to look more like I was going to say the Prime Minister then. Fucking hell, which one? Do you know we've not had a general election, folks? So we've not had a general election. What kind of a country are we living in? We've had 4 Prime Ministers in how many years, not a general election. That's it now. I'll just stop there. Yeah, so this is going to make this really short. So the beings are more likely to look like any of our Prime Ministers than me. The demons, they more look like them if they take a human form, because I've seen them in humans. Demons are just sat glaring at me. So be careful on all demons, what we've been fed. Like I said about the greys. Okay, it's going now. Family, one less time. Let's go. It's there. Okay. I'm gonna, because I think I've moved, in all fairness. There we go. So I'm gonna see that. So I'm gonna shut it down now. Thank you, family. I'm just gonna say the last point I'm gonna make. Demons gonna look like the Prime Ministers we've had. Okay, I've told you what the fucking got on and why that British Trust one had to go. Than me. And I know it's going to go against everything that we've been taught, or sort of told to fear. You know, the person that's practicing voodoo, the person that's into sort of black magic, would be a black woman in a Jamaica, and after, all of that's complete bollocks. It's more likely to be the Freemasons, the dodgy, nasty grey old men looking things. Okay? But don't be scared. And I got quite angry at this. Do you remember when I said previously, I've lost it now. Okay, let me just go back. It's still there. Hi, family. There's another craft. Here we go. Okay, I'm not going to go on for ages. And I said not to fear them. And remember, it's our yard. Okay, and this is what I meant. This is our yard. Earth is made. There was intentions on Earth, and it's the real energy on Earth was made for humans and other species indigenous to Earth. It wasn't made for demonic demons. I said it. parasitic entities. We weren't. Earth wasn't created for them. So this is what's happening now. The cycle has begun. I don't know if it's because of the menopause or I just don't speak, because I don't speak to people. Not by choice, I've just moved, got no one to speak to. I've got no friends. Some of my Facebook friends, anyway, that's some time on camera. Yeah, so, and I said, it's our yard. I got angry when I saw that yesterday. After I jumped, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, what's this? And watched it and rewound it, recorded it. And then I got angry because Earth is not meant for these entities. Okay, they're not meant for the energies that they create. Then it's just not work. It's not. Earth is not made from. That's why we're having portals now. That's why countries and the world in itself, the world. I can't speak. I can't speak like that. The world is such a crap place because our leaders are making it purposely a crap place, making people constantly anxious, constantly in fear. Let's get back in the centre. And it's been done deliberately. Because they don't want you to see what I see when I look at the MPs, okay? They don't want you to see when I see a police officer and know it within nanoseconds if that police officer's got an entity attached with it, or the demon walking next to them. I notice the demon rather than a police officer, and they get fucking jitty about that. I was thinking, you fucking one doing your shit. If you're people, ordinary people have got nothing to worry about. Ordinary humans on this earth have got nothing to worry about, and I keep saying that. Because it's true, we've got nothing to be scared about. If you're a paedophile, sex offender, just a cunt generally, yes, you've got things to worry about. See that? Seriously, there's things that's been promoted unofficially on Earth that should never have been promoted. It's to the detriment of humanity as a whole. So don't be scared. Like we've got. Like I said about the different dimensions, and tomorrow I'll go, if something else comes up, I'll speak to you more in details. I'll speak to you more in details about the different dimensions. That's what you're seeing. That's what, when you see beings walking past on a solid bed, on a thing, it's going through in a dimension. They don't want us to see it, so that was quite a surprise. And the voice at the end says, demon. It wasn't my voice, it was demon. Yeah, I don't know what voice is. That was me trying to do that impression of the demon voice. That was over the recording. Anybody who's seen it knows what I'm on about. Anyway, folks, so yeah, you will be surprised at when you're faced with things and what you fear and what you don't fear and what you think. If someone says to you, fucking off, that happened to me, I shit myself. You'd be surprised in what if something comes into your energy field, something comes into or your space, and you see it, and it's not meant for this earth, and it's an entity that you've not witnessed before. You will be surprised how angry and like you fuck off you will get, and that's a good thing. That's something you're clicking on. That's your soul. That's coming back from your soul. You're not showing fear. It's you standing up for yourself. You know that the demons, and you know that there are nothing to be scared of. You'll be surprised how your reaction will be when it starts happening. And you see things on people, or you just see things in the corner of your eye. This one cheeky bastard was sitting on the chair, and just like one leg crossed over his knee, and just glaring at me, just watching me. And it's like, I think I'd be scared, wouldn't you? But you won't be. You'll be surprised. There's some, look, listen, I'm a Jamaican man. We don't fuck about with things like that. I know you're being duppies and things like that. And if I can say it, tell them to fuck off. You're not meant to be here. And it's going to happen so quickly. Sometimes you've even formulated to fuck off, they've got, because they're not supposed to. I don't know, something about they're not supposed to show themselves, or there's something about that. I don't know what it is. I'll go about it. I'm rambling on that. I'll stop it. I'm going to stop. But I was really excited. Go back, people. Go back. and watch the post and watch the crafts flying one way backwards. So it does show you they are crafts. It's not a man-made. It's not a helicopter. It's not a plane. You can't manoeuvre like that. So just stop in mid-air, stop in mid-air, change colour, flash. You could tell that they were high beam crafts, can't you, family? Anyway, folks, get going now. Thank you, family. And like I said, next time, dimensions and how it's just bleeding through, because they're on the hunt for food, literally. The feed off the entities. That's why these creature beasts have got overlays. They're just feeding off them, and it's just like an open season on them now. So that's why we're seeing more activity, more sort of like psychic or supernatural, if you want to call it, activity. And us humans, we've got nothing to fear. Literally, we've got nothing to fear. The only thing you've got to fear is to join forces with them, because you've given them entities a consent. But yeah, and we'll start tomorrow about the dimensions. There's so many dimensions, so many portals. That when they say, oh, it's this dimension, that dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension, whatever, it's just a load of bollocks. Literally, the New Age community and the UFO community, their spiel is a load of shit. And dimensions, they're so thin, the veil between realities is so thin that's what's happening now. That's you able to see them on camera. That's why I can see the demons on the creature beast. And they've opened up this portal amongst themselves. So it's like the dimension, and then there's portals, and there's so much. Literally, there's so much going off that we don't even know about. And how the earth works. So much, and how much has been taken from us as human beings that have a right to this planet, or for our ancestors, our gods made us for this planet, and how much it's been corrupted by parasites. Thank you for confirming it. And for other species as well. When I say humans, I have to sort of stop myself, because it's for other species as well on Earth. It's not just for humans alone. Other species have got a right to live here without being scared to be eaten. She says, stop being a vegan. But if you know what I mean, they've got a right. Every animal, every species has got rights to live on this planet, fear free. That are indigenous to humans. The indigenous to Earth. I know I'm going to go now. But thank you family.